So we have cue the fire, we have nukes, dirty bombs, we have propaganda, we have Dr. Doom. Now that's an interesting cat out of NY University. And he says I'm stupid because I moved to Texas, that I'm going to drought to death. And I didn't really have too many choices. I was currently in communism, and I'm like, where do I go? I can go to Florida, which in Florida, he's saying I'm going to drown to death. And honestly, this cat gets a lot right. Lot wrong, lot right. 08 called it spot on, but we have millions of you guys hitting a breaking point. And you wouldn't think that if you looked at mainstream media or what the president says. Honestly, guys, I have no dog in this fight. I'm just going through, look, here we go. Mainstream media.
Yes, our economy is strong as hell.
I can't even stop laughing. As he sits there with an ice cream in his hand, while 63% of you are living paycheck to paycheck. And the people out there that are living paycheck to paycheck or aren't are like, I need to go look for a second or third or fourth job. And the politicians are like, great, that's even a stronger economy. Look at all these jobs. But honestly, I feel like a chicken with its head cut off probably for the last year. And then you would say, you would be dead. And I would say, can we trade it? And you're like, sure. Why don't we put $10,000 on it? I say, okay, let's do this. I'll bet you that a chicken could last more than 2 days with its head cut off. And then you say, I will take that bet. I will say I will actually give you 5 days. And then I take your $10,000 and show you the article, the chicken that lived for over a year, 18 months without a head. I kid you not. I actually teaching high school, college, university. I lost a bet on that one. But that's okay. The more I learn, the more I know, the better I can make trades. Also, if you would like to learn more stuff, hit subscribe. I have no agenda here. I do my research and I go, okay. If I had to guess, I think they're just going to blow it all up and reset this thing. And kind of like what they told you about. Psychopaths do like to tell you what they're going to do, and then they go and do it. They're just not really good at keeping secrets. They're like, wow, look how amazing I am. But coming into it's really that bad. I know they tell you it's great. It's great as hell, but it's not. From Jessica Dickler. Okay. 63% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck, including nearly half of six-figure earners. I don't know why I struggled with earners. My brain was going somewhere else, but I have most of my friends are six-figure earners and they struggle. Actually, quite a few of my own little kids, the 6 of them, are six-figure earners and they struggle. And at the end of the day, I'm like, can I help you make some more money? Is it possible? And that's why I teach you to sell plastic junk on Amazon. You don't have to hate Amazon or whatever, or to then go trade Amazon. Here was a stock yesterday. I was like, what was it that I had traded, but I exited? That was actually Apple. But hey, bear market, you have an entry point. Well, that's if you want to make money going up. But we're a little late to the party. See those two cross right there? Just helping you make some money. Not financial advice, just paper trading. You see the wedge that we're currently in? Yes. We're going to go all the way up. We're going to go up to this white line right there. So this was actually a swing trade on the way up, but you got to know these lines. You got to know that white line. It's going to hit its head on that one. That's a 200-day. It might not even get up there. I think it will, though. Also, if you are interested, I have a brand new bear market course. I film a video a day. It's $200. Some of you guys pay $1,000 for it, and you're like, what happened? And you email me and I say, that's because there's only so many people that are allowed in per day. But I think there's going to be a really good opportunity on Apple. You got to wait. See this right here? See those converge, diverge right there? Same thing happened down there. When it goes up there, okay, Frank, you're going to want to click this button, click trade, and click sell. But then there's one more click right there, and then you're done. Also, you see that blue line above my head right there? Okay. I don't think it's going up there. I think your price target, it's when it goes up, it hits it. Do you see that? It goes up, down, up, down. It's going to hit there, and then it's going to break down. Just probabilities here, Margaret. Kind of like what happened on Tesla. I got that one. That was a good one. Papa made some money on that trade. Only 50%. I'm waiting. Come on, Elon. Get me to that little blue line right there, and then I get to close my short. Hey, look, even they're doing charts. Oh, it's home builder sentiment. I get it? Look at that. I can even trade if you guys feel good or bad. I can tell you're not feeling too good. Renters. I'm a renter. Hit breaking point in sudden reversal for landlords. Affordability pressures, inflation. It's going to change. We're going to go. That's just how it always is. You go inflation, disinflation. Don't use that other word, Bravo. People dislike the video. But I'm sorry, when everyone like Elon lays off 75% of the workforce, right? And stocks plummet and there's problems. Well, like your house that you wanted to sell, but you can't sell, so you have to lower the price. That's disinflation. And right about now is not going, from now on, will not be a good time to be a landlord, right? Because you didn't want to do that when they locked everyone down and said free rent for 2 years. I am currently all out of rental properties. I've been done. I sold everything in California, all my property. I mean, it was a little bit of a rental thing, but that was a nothing burger. I said a year and a half ago, I said, I think this is the top. So we'll see. I got 08 right. Check. We'll see if I get this one right. I mean, it was kind of easy to call it based on charts. If you understand, is this a double top? No, it's your triple top. That's a double top right there. Oh, are you sure the housing market's going to plummet? Yeah. This is the Philly housing sector. You drop below that blue line. That's your 200 daily moving average. Oh, it was like check, check, check. That's what we do in charts. Just turn on these stupid things. Oh, you want super confirmation? Just turn on the weekly. Hey, look, we're underneath it. You can trade it. Hey, it hits its head on the weekly, gets rejected. But hey, if you think the housing market is just going to roar back, you do you. Hey, look, my charts and my course even come with buy and sells. Go figure. Look at that. You had like 4 sells. It's like, get out. So I said, yes, charts, I will. Because what I have found in life is that the charts will tell you what the future will hold. And it does take time. It's not, like, boop, you said, Bravo, the market's going to crash. Oh, it crashing. Okay, well, it went up today. Okay, all right, go all in long. Like New York here, this is where I got called out. NYU's Dr. Doom says New Yorkers who moved to Florida and Texas, because he's from New York, even though he says it's going to get blown up. I'm like, you may want to move. Florida, Texas says states won't survive climate change. And, right, is that fact checking that he calls me stupid? And I say, I don't know Dr. Doom, but I do know, wow, that was their, make sure, guys, when they drop the bomb, stay tuned. You got this, New Yorkers. No, I don't want to share that with anyone. Dr. Doom predicts New York City destroyed by nukes. Okay, then you should probably move, sir. And you should probably learn how to trade this all on the downside. I don't know how to trade nukes. I can say nuclear, though, properly. Dr. Doom warns the next decade. I can make money for 10 years? This is amazing. Massive insolvency and cascading financial crises. You want to know why? It's because we're on a debt-based system and it is the dollar. And whenever you create money, you create it with interest. It's debt and it has to be paid back. That's why you see everything going so bad. And if you're thinking, but how do I make money on the dollar? It just sits there. No, you can trade it. Ticker symbol UUP. This would be my bull market course. That would be my first swing. That's swing trade. You'd swing trade, see the blue line, and I have a watch list. I go over stocks that are above this one. That's the 200. They're both. One's a week, but once it did, the little double bottom came up. Look at this. Look at all the money you can make in the dollar, which actually I find beats your savings account. What were you once we crossed that line? Up 21%. We hit an all-time high of 24%. So if you had $1 million in your account, which I'm sure you do, you just made $250,000. Actually, your pullbacks on the dollar are so minimal. Like, come on. Now what are you putting in a bull flag? Please come down and retest that white line. Oh, and if you're interested in trading things above the green line, this was in my Bravo's watch list because you call me out. You're like, show me your trades, Bravo. This was DY. Link in the description if you want to follow my stupidity. That one, once it got above 14%, which beats your savings account. It also beats China, like Alibaba. Tencent shares plummet 11% along China's tech stocks. Also, how many of you guys are still hodling over there on those? Kathy Woods did get out. I got to hand it to you, Kathy. You jumped ship before the ship sank, but then you kept piling into other positions until you left the company. But that's okay. Look at Baba, 14%. All of these. Boy, doesn't look like a very good buy and hold. And I say be careful because you guys are going to be, those of you that are still hodling, at some point you're going to click the sell button. I mean, even this cat says there won't even be one. Steve says in 5 years, there won't even be a tech sector. And I say, okay, Steve. Also, my apologies for making you have to work hard. Isn't that sad? Wouldn't it be nice if you could just, oh, I'll just put my money in a bank account and I'll get 20%, right? Save money. The system is rigged against you. So now you're living paycheck to paycheck, and now you have to do more work. So whatever you want to do, if you want to trade, sell plastic things, or just get more jobs, I support you. Again, no dog in this fight, just trying to help a friend out. And if you could help me out, just hit the like button. It really helps me out. I appreciate it. Thank you. If I could, I'd hug you, but I can't because there's a screen in front of you, and I'll see you tomorrow.